Eulogy for Brother Bob Renaud. As you can see here, Brother Bob Renaud passed away on September 5th, 2022, at the age of 79. And he was a electrician for General Electric for over 30 years. And he was a ham radio operator and enjoyed computers and electronics. He was a former member of the Christian Assembly Church. He liked stock car drag racing and bowling. He left behind some wonderful family. He's a very handsome gentleman, by the way. I made a eulogy for Brother Bob as well, which I'll be reading right now from here. Okay, so eulogy for Brother Bob. Brother Bob Renaud, hero and Alliance Earth ambassador, has passed away. Here's another picture of him with his radio equipment. The hero of Earth and Alliance Earth ambassador passed away on September 5th, 2022. He is an ambassador as noted in the article A Love Written in the Stars from his excellent TerraCore Files site. I was alerted of his passing the month of November 2022 by a gentleman who contacted me by email, which I appreciate. Since 1961, Brother Bob has been in contact with a group of extraterrestrials, brother and sisters known as the Alliance. They contacted Bob openly, only, and they contacted no one else. The Alliance and the Confederation are at this time locked in a war with an evil extraterrestrial group known as the Omegans. Please see overview of the Omegan situation. They are also in conflict with another group known as the Calrans, who formed a loose alliance with the Omegans. Brother Bob has not only heroically helped the local alliance group here known as Project Terra against the Calrans twice. Please see A Trip to the Moon, Part 1, and 3-4 December 1966, and the Pluto Base Tour 1987. His articles also help the average person to learn to be more positive in life in general and give hope by sharing how the Corindians live and how we can live too if we expend the effort. His website, TerraCore Files, is the official Alliance website communication center to Earth, and it is a priceless treasure about the truth of the galaxy, and I encourage people to make backup copies of the website for their own use and learn much from the information, especially from the RK files by Brother RK. I am eternally privileged, honored, and humbled that Brother Bob considered me a friend, despite having never met in person. We communicated mostly through message boards and only briefly, yet his humor and intelligence was nonetheless present, which I had the privilege to witness and partake in a small way. I also had a very small amount of input on the TerraCore site. For instance, when the moon base pictures and the Taco House pictures from Project Terra status report, Section 2, Lunar Base Locations and Personnel, and RK Questions and Answers 2009-75 were down, I would let Brother Bob know. Also, when discussing with Brother Bob, Brother RK's RK files, he got the idea to put titles to the individual RK files, web pages, as a result of our communication. I am also one of the 2 anonymous people who Brother Bob mentioned that gave useful information on the message of his closing the TerraCore message board. He treated everyone with respect as equals, despite being a hero to Earth and to Corridor. Please see A Trip to the Moon Part 1, 3-4, December 1966, and the Pluto Base Tour, 1987. I am forever humbled by his example. He is with the core crew now, with his wonderful core wife, Astra, on Corridor. The cores have a soul portal machine that can teleport the soul of a person to other areas or other planets with new bodies suited for the particular area or planet, and with their memory and personality intact. One method the cores may have done is use the soul portal machine before Brother Bob's death and teleport his soul into a new body with his memory and personality intact on to one of their bases or ships. Brother Bob's old body that his soul left behind would be the body at the funeral. The Confederation has a similar soul transfer machine, as stated in Menger's Threads of Light to You, page 81, and alluded to in Adamski's Inside the Spaceships, page 163 and 228. And the machine will transfer the soul into a new Confederation body from a distance using the soul transfer machine. If you want to contact the real Confederation and want to have your memory and personality intact in this life, in your next life, in a new Confederation body, here's what you can do. First, it is important to note the Alliance contacts no one else openly, like they did Brother Bob. Only the Confederation contacts anyone who is sincere in service to the Confederation and who sincerely teaches others the laws of Jesus. One way is through the method I describe here. The space friends the Federation do not come from Venus or Saturn. That was memory manipulation by the evil Omegans. Please see Brother Bob's spurious contact files on the TerraCore site. All links to the Alliance TerraCore official site are with permission from Brother Bob through personal communication on his TerraCore guest book for 2018. How to incarnate into Confederation worlds in your next life with your memory and personality intact and a new Confederation body. If you make it to Confederation worlds with your memory intact in your next life, you can also have the opportunity to be friends with the core crew, Project Terra, and visit Corridor too. I actually plan to create a Project Terra Sector Command Friendship Club rooted in the Matthew 23:23 system, if both parties are interested. So here's how to incarnate into Confederation worlds, and so you can be friends with the cores of the Alliance. No, God is the infinite intelligence everywhere and is all things and is unfathomable to the mind. As recommended by the W56 and the Alliance, follow the 4 Gospels. Have true intentions of teaching the laws of God and pray for Federation assistance in life, and their registering discs will read your thoughts and they will help by influencing your subconscious with the technology from the distance or by sending an undercover agent. They are physical people that radiate universal love energy. They never channel. They never share secret intel with us. They will use the soul transfer device so you can incarnate into their worlds at the time of your death, when your soul leaves your body, and when you have an out-of-body experience. The soul transfer machine will transfer your soul into a new Confederation body with your memory and personality intact. I wish Brother Bob true happiness in every life, and I look forward to seeing him in my next life as a Confederation member and possible Confederation ambassador to Earth as well, if the Confederation is interested in such a position for me. Brother Bob is a true gentleman and hero who has taught me much, and I know there is much more to learn from his guidance and from his TerraCore website, as they are a good place to learn how to live in a more evolved way. I'm sure Brother Bob is out there in space as a Corundian in ever more great adventures, helping the cores in service to God in whatever ways God has planned. As Brother Bob mentioned about friend of the earth and my friend Brother RK, don't be surprised if... Here is a prayer for Brother Bob. Dear God, thank you for having Brother Bob being born here on Earth, so he can be a good example for other Earth people to learn through the TerraCore website. May Brother Bob have true happiness in every life, and may he and the cores continue to serve your will in your name, and may you continue to bless them with abundance and success. The TerraCore files have helped me so much to become a better person, on learning from the examples of Brother Bob and Brother RK. I have made a mostly text version backup of the TerraCore files with a link available on my YouTube channel About page. The most important lesson I learned from Brother Bob and the rest of the cores is to have morals, have a belief that Jesus is God, and follow the laws of Jesus as best you can. Place emphasis on and support rational, credible science without any conspiracy or New Age piffle, and have a positive sense of humor. If you can do these things, you will go a long way in evolving your soul. God bless. With that stated, I'd like to go over briefly a few of my few of the communications on the message boards I had with Brother Bob, just so you could see what he was like communicating in person with me and him. Lucas Louise is my pen name. My real name is Nick. So you'll see, so you know that he's referencing me. The first the first communication I'll show is right here regarding the TerraCore guest book. He talks about a troll, which is why the guest book got shut down. But a little later on, he mentions that there were a couple of contributors who provided useful information, and that was two people. One was someone called Maelstrom Exceptions, and then myself. As I saved a copy of our communications, and as you can see here, he says this was all these communications were on the TerraCore message board before it closed down. And it says right here, Brother Bob wrote, "Many good thanks to the folks who have posted to the TK guest book. Two Maelstrom exceptions. The Alliance and the Corundians are still very active on Earth, but they have largely shelved their public activities. Their ongoing confrontation with the Amigans has become a battle of wits rather than open conflict. They are truly amazed by our advances in computers and technology, and are using them productively to undermine Amigan programs. Their primary concern is that of our rapid scientific and technological progress has been at the expense of our spiritual, moral, and cultural values. They have no definitive method for addressing that." This was in response to a question of Maelstrom Exceptions asking about the current state of the Alliance in dealing with the Amigans. Also, Brother Bob mentioned to Brother Nick, the CDs should be in the snail mail this week. Vailus. I'm not sure how to say that. I think that's how it's pronounced. Here's another communication. This has to do with Brother Bob giving me permission to use his website links. Right here I'm talking about the troll that was on the site and some other things. I mentioned that my pen name is Lucas Louise. Down here is where I ask about the permission. I say, by the way, brother, is it okay if I get permission from you to post a link to your TerraCore website on my YouTube channel and make the link to your website in Books Official? And he says, Brother Nick, trolls are among the negatives about providing a guest book on the website or forum. However, it's generally a useful and constructive addition to the site. Feel free to link the TerraCore to the TerraCore or any page on it. And then he gives the index page, Ilus Gentle Brother. Here I sent Brother Bob a private message because the moon base pictures were down from the TerraCore site, so I sent him a message about it, and he said, thanks for the heads up, brother. When I moved the site graphics from PhotoBucket to the host server, I forgot about the page while updating the image locations. It's TCO, Ilus, Brother Bob R. And here, I wrote another message to my friend Bob. Right here, you can see the top of it. Hello again, Brother Bob. I lost the actual message, but I have a copy. So this is the copy. I said, I wrote to the gentleman, just a quick note if you're interested. I was enjoying the web page on your site titled RK Questions and Answers, 2009-75. Having a good laugh in the communication between you, Brother RK, and the Calcom regarding the fine taco cuisine shop. When I noticed images appeared to be missing on the page, just thought to let you know. In addition to the Confederation on Earth, whom I am grateful for their presence, which gives me much hope, I'm glad you and the Alliance crew are here on Earth, and seeing Alliance activities and the sense of humor gives Earth people like me much hope as well. All the best. Take care, Nick. And then, Brother Bob, what I'm referencing right here is, let's see, right here, from Arcade Questions and Answers, 2009-75, and Brother Bob mentions, on the lighter side, the photo of his taco house in North Hollywood. You can see that they mention Corindian. And Brother Bob writes, have any of your California crew ever dined there? And Brother RK responds, stand by for a few minutes while I research this weighty matter. Calcom has just released the official press statement. While it is not in accordance with Alliance protocol to provide references for Terran business establishments, we do confirm that the cited dining facility has been visited on several occasions by both base personnel and field agents with a taste for Mexican cuisine and a desire to patronize openly alien-friendly commercial ventures. Terran Laura, Calcom personnel section. I hope that has satisfactorily addressed the matter, my brother. And then Brother Bob responds, thank you, good sir. It has been entered into the official record. And they say Violets. That's how it's pronounced. And then after that, I mentioned the picture was down to Brother Bob, and he mentioned that the picture was down. He says, I hate it when that happens. TCO again, muchas gracias, and Vale Luce. And then I responded, de nada, Brother Bob. Wishing you and all the brothers and sisters in the Alliance all the best. Take care, Nick. So, after that, in closing, I have a special ornament that I got here. I talked to Brother Bob about other things too. This was some of the communication. I had some other things as well that I communicated him with. And for instance, there's other stuff like we were communicating about Brother RK's RK files, and he put titles on there as a result of us talking about the RK files. But anyway, the main thing is I saw something special as a result of this, and about the taco shop, and it's a special taco Christmas ornament. And this is in honor and memory of Brother Bob, also Brother RK and Project Terra. So I'm going to put this on the Christmas tree in honor of them. So here's the ornament and the tree, and I'm going to put it on. Brother Bob, this is for you, sir. In honor of Brother Bob, Brother RK, and Project Terra. I wish Project Terra and Sector Command an utmost Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I wish both Sector Command and Project Terra true happiness in every life. And every Christmas from now on, they'll have the taco ornament in honor of Brother Bob, Brother RK, and Project Terra. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this eulogy, and I wish you, the viewer, a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays in whatever you celebrate, which I respect, and God bless. And please have a good day, and thank you for watching.